This is possibly like I'm going to warn you guys again. If you're like watching this to kind of have help getting through the Wind Temple, don't, because there's no point. Because it's just, yeah, just don't is what I'll say. Oh my god! Now I'm gone up to the top of the room, and I didn't want to go up that far at all. Yeah, but I think like the temples were really challenging, but I think that's what made them fun. Because in the handheld games like Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, a load of the temples were really challenging, bordering on annoying, which they hadn't been in any other Zelda game as of the time, except Majora's Mask. You know?
Yeah, that's what I love about those games. I love the challenging temples.
And the bosses, that like some of those bosses in Oracle of Seasons especially are so tough.
Oh yeah.
Like that one, I don't know how many attempts it took me to beat what's it called, Manhandler. The other one that the one that Nintendo Capri Sun beat in Zelda 1 today. The other one that goes around and has like 4 heads.
Oh yeah, that thing, yeah.
The like plant thing, and there's like all the sand moving or something. They're doing it. Okay, could I stop going into the map every 2 seconds? I keep like opening the map and going, okay, there's where I'm going to go, without actually registering where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I need to go right.
I do that a lot too. Jeez. It's like you open the map to look at it and you just don't.
Okay, now we have to get Makar's ass down here. Yeah, we're actually nearly finished. All we have to do is go through these like couple of more rooms and we're done.
Mm. Yeah, and then
there must be a key in this room that we're going into with the music door, because I don't understand why it would be there otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's the key for that door below the fan, or something. I don't know.
Did I just bring Link over to the wrong room? I did, didn't I? Great. As if anything else couldn't go wrong. This is so stupid. No, Maker! What are you doing? Oh my god, he just fell right down to the bottom.
Can't wait to watch these videos.
And the pea hat is attacking me, and the bee is still in the house. Sorry. That didn't make any sense. That's something that, like, I remember my, my aunt was, like, getting really stressed out one time. And she rang because, like, my other aunt was getting married, and this aunt that was getting really stressed out was supposed to be one of the bridesmaids or something like that. So my aunt that was getting married rang her to get her to measure herself for the dress, because she was ordering the bridesmaids' dresses or whatever. So, okay, where's this story going? Okay, could I like concentrate on what Maker standing on the wall again? Okay, she was like, when she rang up, it was like Jacqueline was going crazy because she was like, I don't know where the inch tape is, I don't know where the measuring tape is, so you'll have to wait because there's a bee in the house. Okay, right? She was just like going crazy. And Em was like, okay, I'll ring you back. So anyway, she rang back later. And she was like, okay, did you get the measurement or whatever? And she was like, yes, I had to use 2 shoelaces and a 6-inch ruler to get it because I can't find the measuring tape. There's not a measuring tape in the house. And the bee is still in the house. And it was just like, that's so funny. Oh my god, could I go to the wrong door again? 4 times I've gone to the wrong door.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Maker is just so annoying to fly with. You have to like keep tapping it and it's just like irritating, and he doesn't like go forward as quickly as Medley does at all.
Yeah, I hate flying Maker or Makar or whatever.
Yeah, like I love Maker, don't get me wrong, but sometimes he can just get in my nerves. Okay, we've been going for an hour and 11 minutes now. I think.
Well, so much for the temple taking an hour.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that badly.
Yeah.
Oh no, there are most knights attacking Maker. Oh no, they're killing him. Oh no, now they're coming after me. Okay, wait a second. And they're like laughing they're doing that thing where they go wah wah wah.
Trying to putting pictures in my head. It's just
Maker is flashing red.
Thank God they didn't give Maker and Medley like health bars or something.
Oh, he'd be dead by now. There's this pea hat getting right up my grill as well. I think pea hats are just one of those enemies that like they're so easy to kill.
Yeah, they're so really annoying.
Yeah, it's like when you get to this late stage of the game, they just piss you off.
Yeah. Oh, man.
God, there's a treasure chest in here, but I'm not going to bother with it because it can't be that important. I'm going to come back and in another... I've decided that I'm not going to bother getting... What is the point in this room?
Which room?
Oh, okay then. Okay, I was getting like worried there for a while. Oh no, this is the room with that really fast floor master again. No. Okay, I'm going to get ready now. Okay, ice arrows on. Okay, wait a second. Where is he now? I want to make sure I know where he is before I go jumping now. Okay, I'm on the wall again. It's like there are loads of these kind of bits of the wall where there are lips sticking out. Not like lips, they're kind of edges sticking out of the wall.
Yeah.
And I keep landing on them and standing on them. Okay, I just have to use the deku leaf now.
Every time you say you're standing on the wall, I just picture Link sideways, actually standing on the wall.
Like Lionel Richie. So he's dancing on... There's that part in that video where Lionel Richie walks up the wall and then he walks onto the ceiling. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I think so.
Do you know dancing on the ceiling? Do you know oh what a feeling when I'm dancing on the ceiling. And there's this part in that video where he walks up to the... What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. And there's this part in that video where he walks up to the walks over to the wall and he puts his foot on the wall and then he just proceeds to walk up the wall. Oh, I think I remembered what the second story I was going to tell. Do you know the way Andrew is let's playing Sly Cooper at the moment?
Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying that one actually.
I am as well, because I actually hadn't, this is going to sound really bad, but I hadn't heard of that game before.
Are you serious?
I honestly hadn't. I never, and I've heard, even if I've never played games, I've usually heard of them. But I'd never heard of that game before, and it seems really good, and now I'm probably going to go, seeing as I have a PS2 now, I'm probably going to try and get it, because it looks really good, and it looks kind of do you know one of those classic kind of adventure collect things games, like Spyro or Banjo-Kazooie, that kind of way.
Yeah, those are good ones. The only Sly game I've played was actually Sly 2. I didn't play it that much, but that's the only experience I have with those games.
Yeah. But I think there was something like a storm machine that was making it rain in it or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it reminded me, I think I commented saying there's a story about storm machines that I have to tell.
Oh, and you said it wouldn't fit into the comments.
Yeah. Oh, it's the boss key. Oh, well that's actually quite important, I suppose. It's a good thing I remembered this. Yeah, I remembered this because I think on other times I've gone right up to the end of the temple and not had the boss key.
I always do that in a lot of temples and Zelda games. I just forget about the boss key. Completely. I get up to the boss door, I'm just damn it.
Okay, there are 3 dark nuts trying to kill me. Okay, I have 2 of their helmets off, and as you know, once you have their helmets off, just go apeshit with the boomerang. Is basically what I'd say. That's just the way to defeat this game, is to go apeshit with the boomerang. That's the only advice I can give you if you're playing this game, is use the boomerang. It really does break this game, though. It makes it so easy.
Oh, yeah. I never realized it before. I actually never used the boomerang that much before.
Yeah, because I don't think they actually tell you explicitly, there's no time when you actually have to use it, but it just...
Yeah.
And they don't tell you explicitly that unless you go in and check, that it actually stuns enemies or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, but the story, the storm machines. I have, my uncle through marriage, his mother is really, really funny. She's so nice, but she's hilarious, and she's from Dublin, so she has this kind of high-pitched, kind of squeaky Dublin accent. And one time she was talking to, she was saying this to my aunt and I, and she was saying it was this time when there were floods in England or whatever, and I think we must have said something oh, it's terrible about the floods or something like that in England, all those people and their houses and everything. And she was just Oh yeah, sure, it's it's Osama bin Laden and those rain machines of his. And we're just kind of like, what? She was like, he was like, Joe, he has the rain machines and he makes it rain in England to make all their lives so difficult. And we're just kind of like, okay. She was like, she was like really serious, like. Okay, I'm going to pause now, and I'm going to look in this Zelda book to see where that Tingle statue is, because I don't want to have to like go through this whole temple again. So you can like talk while I'm looking for that, okay?
Well, that story actually reminded me of when I was little. My dad would be really mad at me, he'd be screaming at me and everything, but he would say things that are so funny, but he never intended them to be funny.
Yeah.
So he'd be screaming at me, and I'd be trying so hard not to burst out laughing. And I did a couple times, and he'd just get even more mad.
Yeah, that used to always happen with my... that always happens with my... It still happens with my dad. I think I was saying that about, like, shonen crap in my yellow LP. Because he was like, what's all this shonen crap? And it's just like, we're just there, like, laughing, because it was just so funny. I think there's a certain point where if someone like just keeps being, I think it's like if they just keep giving out to you over the same thing. I think it just gets to a point where it's just funny just watching this person shout at you.
Yeah, I know.
It's just hilarious. The worst thing is when it's a teacher, because there's something about teachers that makes them really funny when they're trying to give out to you. Okay, I found out where the Tingle statue is, so I'm going to go there now and get it over with. I can leave Maker there, so... Because I don't really want to have to, like, come back again.
Yeah. I hate having to go back into temples.
Yeah, because I had to go back into Tower of the Gods for that treasure chart. I always forget to get that stupid thing. Do you know that one, it's in, it's like in one of the first rooms. Do you know in that temple... It's kind of like that you don't ever have to kind of go back to where you were kind of in the first part, Joe, to where that big face is that like spits
I think I know
out
which treasure chart you're talking about. It's like, it's to the left of when you come in, you gotta blow down those walls.
Yeah, and you have to use the arrow on an eye switch or whatever.
Yeah. I never remember to go back there, because why would you?
I know, yeah, it's just, oh, it's annoying. Okay, I'm trying to kill this Wizrobe again. These ones with the yellow hoods, they seem to take more hits for some reason. They're really annoying. But that okay, you won't believe this. The Tingle statue is in the room where I thought it was first. But when Tingle detonated the bomb, the statue didn't appear for some reason. Don't ask me why.
That's Tingle for you.
It must be just one of those ones that's kind of finicky or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this again. Get out the Tingle tuner, because this is like our third time trying to find this thing. This, like, the thing with the Tingle statues is, the other way you kind of know that the boss key is going to be near the end, and you know that the dungeon item is kind of going to be in the middle or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no set kind of place where the Tingle statues are. Because like in Tower of the Gods, it's right near the start. In this, it's kind of near the start as well. And in the Earth Temple, it's near the end of the Earth Temple. And it's near the end of Dragon Roost Cavern as well, so they're actually kind of quite odd the way they place them or whatever. But I was quite surprised how few people knew where the Tingle statues were and had never gotten them before.
Well, I think the reason I never got them is because I actually never had the cord to connect my Game Boy to the GameCube.
Oh, really? I think the only game I got that for was Pokemon Coliseum. That's the only reason I had it.
Yeah, I remember thinking about getting one, buying one off eBay or something, just so I could get those Tingle statues, but I never did.
Yeah, I think like they're just fun. This one's called the Wind Tingle statue, and it says it's sandy and kind of rough. It feels weird. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. They're just those stupid vines, the tentacles. At least that's that out of the way. Now I just have to remember how to get to the boss room again.
I think there's like a door below the fan in the main room.
Oh, there is, yeah. But you have to go through like 3 rooms again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to jump off and then I'm going to get Maker to follow me down. Oh no, the fan! Ah! Don't fan. Don't fan. Don't fan so close to me. That song is hilarious because like that song, it's kind of one of those songs that the chorus can just kind of go round and round and round forever. So like oftentimes if I'm walking down the street, it'll be going around in my head, but it kind of goes like don't stand, don't stand so, don't stand so close to me, don't stand so, don't stand so, don't stand so close to me, and then changes key. Don't stand, don't stand so, don't stand so close to me, don't stand, and then it goes back again, and you can just like keep going around and around forever, and that's like what always happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs, a few songs like that. It's tough to remember the other words to them when you're trying to remember the other words, but then the chorus just keeps going over and over and over.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, I think this is the one we're supposed to go through. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's run past the Stalfos maker. Okay, no, he's gonna shoot fireballs at us. Okay. Leave me alone. Ah! Okay. Okay, this is the room we're supposed to be in. Bokoblins, they're still throwing those things at us. It's just like, what? Like, I can understand them being in the Savage Labyrinth because they kind of want to have kind of a progression of easy enemies to difficult ones, but like I don't understand why they'd be here.
They even put some of those like really weak enemies in the final dungeon.
They do. They have like red shoes and things, and I don't know.
No, it's red shoes are like the weakest of all the shoes as well.
They are. All you have to. They don't even do that thing where they go down into the ground, like, you know. They just like stand there, and if you hit them once, they die. Even with the regular sword, like not even with the master sword.